Welcome back to the 2011 NBA Mock Draft Sports Show. This is Big Pimpin' with my man Cletus from 4th Key TV, coming at you with picks 11 through 20. We're going to get back into it and move on to the Golden State Warriors. I'm going to dip back into the market here and say that Golden State is going to go back to Europe and take Jonas Valanciunas, a big power forward from Kiev, and I believe he's 6'10", 224. They have Andres Biedrins already. The rich get richer. They're just going to, Golden State needs some defense, and I believe that that's what they're looking for, is rebounding and defense.
Yes, you are exactly right. Wrong pick, though, but you are right. They need defense, and Mark Jackson's going to bring that to them. But I have Donatas Motiejunas, the center. More size.
7-footer.
Yeah.
7-footer.
He's going to block shots. Mark Jackson, again, he's going to implement defense.
Agree with the big man. They have the scoring already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Well, let's move on to number 12, to the Utah Jazz. And I already have them taking Brandon Knight, so I'm going to have them taking the steal of the draft at this point in Alec Burks. I believe he averaged over 20 points a game in college. Pure scoring. New backcourt. They lose Darren Williams. They have Brandon Knight, Alec Burks, 10-year veteran guards in the long run.
Wrong again, my friend, but that's okay. I think the Jazz are going to take Jimmer Fredette, I'm sorry, and he's still going to be there. He's still going to be around. He has size. He's bigger than most people think. He can create his own shot, of course, score. I think they'll put him at, he'll be a point guard / shooting guard. One of those hybrid guards. But he's definitely going to be going to be.
Jimmer Fredette staying at home for you.
Jimmer is staying home.
Okay. Okay, well, let's move on to number 13. What do you have going for Phoenix at number 13 then?
I have Klay Thompson. Now, this guy is Michael Thompson's son. You remember Michael Thompson from the Lakers?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of soft, you know. But his son has a
Klay Thompson's a good player.
Yes, he's a very good player.
Guard, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Okay. It's a possible good pick there. Phoenix, I think they have to get bigger eventually. I think they're going to go with Marcus Morris. I know you had him going earlier, but best power forward available, defense, a little bit better than his brother. His brother's not too far behind. So, I'm going to go with Marcus Morris. I believe that's the good pick there. The best talent available. Let's move on to Houston at number 14.
All right. I have Bismack Biyombo. And I think you had him going to the Pistons?
Nope. I actually had him going to Milwaukee at number 10.
Okay.
Big man, yep.
All right. Well, Houston, they need size. They need size. They need a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a good start, to where they're trying to go.
I agree.
He's a good rebounder as well.
At that point, you have to go with the best talent available in the draft, and I believe that that's going to be Chris Singleton out of Florida State, the best athletic player. He is a Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Number 15 is my sleeper pick of the draft, my steal of the draft. At this point in the draft, like I said, you have to go with the best player available, and I think Josh Selby, point guard out of Kansas, possible future all-star, my sleeper in the draft.
Okay, I like that pick, but I think the Pacers, and this is my sleeper as well, the Pacers are going to go with more size, and that would be Jawan Johnson.
Jawan Johnson. I like
very, very good pick. Athletic.
Little too early for me.
Good rebound.
Purdue boy in Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
It's a possibility.
It fits.
It's a very big possibility.
He's a good player. Very good player.
Okay. Well, let's move on to number 16 in Philadelphia. I'm going to go with Markieff Morris, the other twin out of Kansas. You can call him a power forward, small forward, all-around skills, defense is good. I think, once again, it's the best player available at this point, and I think that that's what you're going to have to go with, is Markieff Morris.
Wow, we agree. I'm going with Markieff Morris, too. Great rebounder. He knows the game.
Good defense. Steals. He's got all the intangibles on defense to go with it.
Yeah, and 76ers need that right now.
Okay.
I see 76ers making a trade. Maybe Andre Iguodala's, but that's just hearsay.
Andre Iguodala's going nowhere off of that team.
He might need to.
Well, let's see where we go at 17. Here's another one of my sleeper picks on the draft. I'm going to let you go on ahead and take this one over.
Okay, I think the New York Knickerbockers are going to take Chris Singleton.
Okay.
Hard-nosed player, good defense, slasher. You can never have enough hard-nosed players, especially with New York. They need that. I
couldn't agree with the small forward position. They lost Gallinari last year in the trade, so I'm going to go with another sleeper, freshman out of Tennessee, Tobias Harris. The kid's a scorer. Possible all-defensive team, big-time scorer. We'll see how he goes in New York. Tobias Harris, another sleeper pick of the draft. Selby and Harris, this is where Teams make or break or rebuild for years. I'll move on to Washington as another pick at number 18, and this is another possible stud. Once again, the draft gets younger every single year, so I'm going to go with Tristan Thompson. They call him a small forward out of Texas, but I think he's a power forward. I believe he's 6'9", 6'10". Upside, bright.
Now this is where I have Tobias Harris going to Washington. Again, he's a scorer.
Yeah.
I think Washington needs scores.
Defense is there too.
Yeah, he does have defense. They can work off of that with the young talent that they have at Washington. So that would be a good pick for them.
I agree.
Pick for them.
I agree. Well, let's move on to number 19, then the Charlotte. I'll tell you what, Charlotte is going to stay in the ACC, and this time it's not going to be a Carolina boy, but it's time for Duke to come off the board. Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith, the point guard. Michael Jordan likes to take his people out there. It's unfortunate he takes a Dookie this time, but Nolan Smith, possible All-American for 2 straight years in college. This guy can run the show right there. Once again, the best point guard available in the draft. You need a floor general, and that's what Charlotte needs. And I believe Nolan Smith is their guy. He's led the Duke Blue Devils to a couple Final Fours, championship. I think he's the best player available at this point in the draft. No questions asked. Potential big-time scorer, too.
Now, come on now. You know Jordan is not going to pick a Dookie.
No, I think he's going this time.
Jordan is going with Marshawn Brooks.
Brooks, huh?
You never heard of him?
No.
52 points. That's what he scored against Notre Dame in a Big East game. He's a scorer.
Oh, the kid from Providence?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
A legitimate scorer, I mean, tough player, doesn't back away from anything. He's just going to blossom, especially with Jordan under his wing.
He's a Big Pimpin' first-round snub. He does not make the first round for Big Pimpin'.
Cletus likes him.
Okay. Well, we'll move on to number 20 then, Minnesota. Like I said, they ended up keeping the pick with Derek Williams, so here goes Klay Thompson to me. The shooting guard out of Washington State, the best scorer at this point in the draft. They have to do it. They got Derek Williams, Klay Thompson. It's a perfect fit. Move the franchise on.
I like Jordan Hamilton for them.
I like Jordan Hamilton too. He's a good player.
Shooting guard, yeah.
But so you have them as your first overall pick because you have Cleveland taking that number 2 spot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that concludes our picks 11 through 20 in 2011 mock draft. Once again, this is Big Pimpin' and Cletus coming at you.
Yours truly.
Fourth Key TV. We'll come back at you with picks 21 through 30 to finish off our 2011 mock draft. Peace.